Hi, I'm Susan Peterson, and you are listening to Started from the Bottom, an entrepreneur-focused podcast on getting started. Here you will find all the mindset tools and resources you need to just get started.
Ooh, this is weird, Suze.
Hi, Abby.
This is crazy.
Welcome to Started from the Bottom.
Thanks.
You guys, this is our month in review episode we're going to start doing. I'm going to start doing with Abby. Abby is our audio and visual engineer here at Started from the Bottom. Abby also has her own podcast called Tape Talk. You Look Better Sticky.
Oh, yeah.
And she's the audio engineer for a lot of other podcasts here locally. She's a genius. How old are you?
22.
Baby. She's a baby.
She's a child.
Very smart. And we're so lucky to have her.
Thanks, Suze.
Ooh, let's just jump into it.
Yeah.
Abby, how was your January?
It was really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What were the highs for you?
I think the highs for me were moving into a new place.
Yeah, you got a new apartment.
That was awesome. Because I was living with 3 other roommates before. And then, I don't know, I just was like, I'm done.
Ready.
Send it.
Yeah, ready for
a change.
Yeah, big girl era.
Yeah. Yeah. I texted Susan. I was like, I need new sheets. I need you to, I need you to help me design my entire room.
I'm not very good at design.
Because,
I told you this. I just have my guy, but I have very expensive taste. Like I know you those sheets.
The sheets. I know. I was like,
don't be mad, but
don't be mad at the price.
They're very good. What is it? Do you remember what they're called? They're
like they're the something like 180 thread count.
No, 800.
Oh,
Abby,
800. Sorry.
They are, I just sent them to you.
They were Egyptian thread or something. Yes, I said Egyptian.
Let's see. We text a lot, Abby.
We really do.
Hudson Park Collection at Bloomingdale's. My friend Nicole, who is a designer, I stayed up at her house in Park City and I was like, what are these sheets?
Yeah.
800 thread count. There's also Egyptian pancake. I think that's how you say it. Hudson Park. I have a Google alert on my phone because they go on sale like twice a year, 20% off.
Okay.
They're very expensive. They're so worth it. But as I've grown up, I found that the key to good sheets is to having 2 sets so that when you pull the dirty ones off, you can put clean ones on immediately.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
You don't have to wash them day of.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll buy those. I'll invest in some 800 thread count sheets, and then I'll switch them out with my Target ones.
Listen,
so I'll have nice ones, and then I'll have like
I saw a guy on
ones.
TikTok who's a designer who said the Amazon Basics are actually really good sheets, and
really?
A lot of designers get them. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and
that's
he
good to know.
Seemed to know. He actually put a bunch of sheet brands on there that I hadn't seen before.
Okay.
Oh, he also said the Costco sheets are really, really good.
Okay. Everything from Costco is good.
Yeah,
so
but
it checks out.
The white ones are hard to find. Usually they have like colored or something. So yeah.
So great. In my cozy girl era.
She's in her cozy girl era. What else was high for you in January?
In January, well, this happened kind of before January, but it led into January in the new year. I got 2 new clients. Super excited about them.
One you can't talk about.
One I can't talk about yet because it may be a secret.
Yes.
But then the other one was Nitty Gritty with Andrew Van Buren and Cameron True.
Yeah. Who they're killing it.
They're doing amazing.
They need to put out more episodes. Come on,
New
boys.
studio vibe. Well, because they just want to do one a week. But I mean, you know.
Yeah, they already hit 100.
Yep. Good for them. That's a huge thing.
For me, January was amazing. So Abby and I started recording episodes for this podcast in October.
Yep.
When we first met, I'm like, I want to get to 100 episodes as quickly as possible. I've never podcast before, but I like to hear myself talk.
Oh, yeah. That's anyone who starts a podcast. You have to understand you're going to hear your voice a lot.
Yeah.
And you have to be okay with it. And then eventually you start liking it.
Yeah. Do you like yours yet?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Okay. So then our goal, at first our strategy was like, okay, let's just bank it and we'll always be like a month ahead. And then as I was listening, I started to notice that my feedback loop was like too long. I'd hear a podcast, because Abby can attest to this. It's like watching game tape for me. I'm like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like this.
Yeah.
And I make changes immediately.
Right.
And then we're doing, I feel like our podcast has gotten a lot better from the first episode until now.
Definitely.
So I was getting frustrated because the feedback loop was too long. So we decided the month of January to release 22 episodes.
Yeah.
Wild.
Oh my gosh. That was actually, that was how many we did in January.
Yeah. 22.
It didn't feel like that much.
I
I just
know,
knew I was like, I'm just editing every night.
I dream to work with.
Oh, you are though. Susan is seriously the best person to work with, just because it like, I just feel like I'm texting my bestie like every night. You know what I'm saying?
We have a fun time, but yeah. So now we are sitting at episode, what was it today?
36.
36.
Yep.
Yes.
That's crazy. Actually.
It's wild. It's wild. So
Wow.
we're, we started November. We took 2 months off or 2 weeks off for Christmas.
Yep.
We're going to hit 100 sometime in July, and that's been our goal. And so we'll maybe reevaluate then. I like the 3 a week cadence. I like putting out 3. We might run out of entrepreneurs. Who knows?
Well, once we run out here, we're going to go to LA.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And New York.
Because you've got your LA
I have a
New York
list
friends.
for New York. I have a list for LA. I have a list for Atlanta.
See, she's on it.
So we've got to plan some trips. Yes.
Okay.
But I think I want to just like real quick thank everyone who's like listened. Today we hit enough reviews that we have this, like the review count at the top.
Ooh.
You have to have 30.
Wait, you have 30 or
30
more than
reviews?
30?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah. So you guys,
I haven't even read them. I need to go read them.
They're all very nice. So far we're 5 stars.
Good. They're like the sound. Whoever does
4
the sound
stars.
is so terrible. They really, because I haven't even read them.
Oh, sorry, not 5 stars, 4 stars. So if you want to leave a review, we would love that.
Are there only 4 stars that you can do?
4 is max.
Okay.
Yeah. If you
5 stars.
If you want to leave a 5-star review, I won't be mad. 5 stars on Amazon.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 4. Yeah.
Okay.
And hotels, right?
Yes.
I think.
Hotels.
I don't know. Do hotels have 5 stars or 4?
Oh, yeah. Hotels have 5 stars. It's a 5-star podcast.
It is.
Whatever you rate it.
We're a 5-star podcast.
Yeah.
I know restaurants only have 3 stars. Isn't that wild?
That is really
3
weird.
Michelin stars.
It reminds me of like Ratatouille, where
Yes.
they gusto and the stars.
And the stars. Also in January, Chris and I went to New York, which was super fun.
Yes.
And we actually, which I'm so excited about, decided to, while we were there, we booked an apartment for June. So we're taking the whole
whole fam.
Yeah, out to New York for the month of June. And so if you're in New York, let's meet up in June. I cannot wait. It's going to be so fun.
Yes. I may come out.
You should.
I say hi.
Yeah.
Well, because one of my really good friends, Annie, is moving there. And so I was like, you know what? I can go see her and I can go see you.
Yeah, let's
It'll be
do
great.
it. Okay.
And I've never been in New York either. So
You haven't?
Never been.
In your whole 22 years?
In my whole 22 years.
Oh my gosh, you're going to die.
I'm
You're going
excited.
to move there. We're going to lose you.
My gosh.
It's so fun.
Or you just move in June, I come out, and then we all just stay. You go, oh, this might be the place.
Except that my daughter's going to have her senior year. It's not going to happen for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shoot. Okay. So what are your favorite moments on the pod in January?
I was thinking about this last night, and I feel like every time we record is a new favorite moment.
Okay.
That's probably like just a really basic answer, but it really is like every new guest as a whole. My favorite whole entire moment is that I learn something new every time I come and you record, because you have these amazing guests on that I literally just take notes in the back.
Yeah.
You know, I sit right over there and I just like have my note doc, and like half of it is for us to refer back to edit if we need to. But then like the other half is just me like writing my own stuff to improve my own business and stuff. And it's really, really cool.
Yeah. We've had so many good guests on.
I know.
So many. And
so many.
I feel so lucky every time someone says yes. I'm like, what?
Isn't that a crazy feeling?
Yes.
That's how I feel on my podcast, because I'm like, who would want to come do this?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, it feels out of pocket, but I've never had anyone say no. And that's so weird. People
are busy. I just feel so grateful anytime someone wants to come on.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, I have top 5.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Okay. Number 5. I'm going to start at 5.
Okay, let's start at 5.
I can't stop thinking about Kat Kennedy's episode.
I loved Kat's.
Yeah. I feel like what she's doing for women in business in Utah is really incredible.
Yeah.
And she walks the walk, and she just is so gritty and cool. I mean, the fact that she was like a cattle rancher.
I know. Well,
and now she's like, oh yeah, I got to get my Louis.
Well, just that her entire story was so cool, because she does tech, right? And so her episode's literally like from cattle ranching to coding.
Yeah.
Like,
well, now she's an investor in women. Yeah.
So cool. But to grow up that way and then do something that's completely different than how you grew up is so awesome.
Yeah. So cool.
She's really cool.
I loved hers. I loved having my bestie Cameron on.
Yes. That was a really fun editing session. It probably took Cameron. I have a love-hate relationship with your episode.
We had to edit a lot out.
Yes.
He does not like to be politically correct.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
And we all have that one friend
that you're like, I just don't know what they're going to say.
I don't know what they're going to say. I don't know what's going to come out of your mouth. But I love his story of like going to Austin, living in a trailer or in a house. Just the grit and determination he has, and then where he's at, where he's just happy with where his business is at right now because it fits his lifestyle with his kids.
Absolutely.
Loved that one.
I didn't know what the term scrappy was until I met you. And that's actually another favorite moment of mine. But I feel like Cameron is like a really good example of that. And they were doing nitty gritty out of Bam Bams.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, you'd go to record, you come out smelling like barbecue.
That's perfect. Do you get free food when you're there?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I get free food. I pay sometimes. Sometimes I insist on paying, but Cameron's very generous.
Yeah.
I think that's another thing that I really admire about him is his generosity.
So cool.
I really loved Indie Blue's episode, just number 3 for me.
Yep.
I love the way that she approaches storytelling and brand.
Yeah, she's good. She's really good.
Number 2 were all the cherry picks. We had 5 this month.
Oh, so fun.
Yeah.
So fun.
Kim's really funny.
And those are my favorite. And it's on Sunday.
Yes, we record on Sunday.
We all come in our pajamas.
Yes, it's so fun.
And we just laugh.
It's really fun. And Tristan filled in for Kim when she was in Japan.
Yep.
And it was fun to have him on the pod twice this month. And I love, because I feel like I like that we're adding that dimension to the podcast. It's not just all business. It's
multifaceted.
Like, yes. It's like,
yes.
Let's also talk about Pamela Anderson.
Right.
I love having those. And then my number 1 was my episode with Sweet Little Hattie.
Yes, that was one of my favorites too.
Because she's so sweet and cute.
Yep.
And it's fun to have that.
That was so good.
I might actually start crying because I'm always going to cherish that I had her to come in.
Well, and you have it forever.
Yeah.
You'll always have that recording to look back on. And she will. I mean, she's going to go back in 5 years when she's living on her own and remember where she was at this time in her life.
Yeah. And we are really, that is going to be our first episode of the year every year is me and Hattie.
That's so cute.
It's going to be really
looking
cute.
forward to that every year.
Cannot wait.
Yay.
Okay. Any other highs for you?
Yeah, no, that was it.
Listen,
I'm just kidding.
All of the guests were incredible.
They were all good.
Like we
Every
had,
single one of them.
Should I just list them?
Yeah, list them out.
Tristan, we had Natalie Madsen, we had Nafe, who Nafe's is actually one of my favorite episodes that we've ever recorded.
Was really, really good.
He just is like such an example of just getting after it. Sid Cromanhook, Cameron True, Kat Kennedy, Tanner Thompson. I loved Tanner.
Tanner's was good. You talked about McDonald's for a pretty big portion of that recording.
It feels off brand for me, doesn't it? McDonald's.
No, but it was so good.
Yeah, we loved
relatable.
McDonald's. Sid Tetro, Andrew Pincock, Nina Bartelli, Julie, Charlie Bird, Caleb and Kelsey, Indy, and Shelby.
Wow.
And then today is our very last one for January.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? I cannot believe it. So yeah, go back and binge, you guys. Those are really good ones. What are you looking forward to in February?
Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing how the podcast is going to grow because we hit 10,000 downloads and that was super monumental.
Yeah, we hit 10,000. Let me look here.
Yeah.
I had it written down. We hit 10,000 downloads on the 16th of January.
Okay.
And we launched our first episode on the 16th. No, on the 14th.
Of November 14th to January 16th.
So in 2 months.
Yeah, 10,000.
Yeah.
And then we checked the numbers again last night and we were at...
today we hit 20,000.
Today we hit 20, yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess for me, what I'm really looking forward to in February is just to see how that grows.
Yeah, the incremental growth.
Yeah, and we've also... I've seen a trend that like... as we keep posting those new ones, then the old ones get listened to as well. And that's so cool to see like people, because I mean, I do that with any podcast. I'll really like one and then I just will go back and listen to all the other ones.
Yeah, you invest
and that's
in them.
been helping the growth of your podcast too.
Yeah, I mean, if you're listening and you're thinking about starting a podcast, it's something that we realized pretty early on was that podcasts are kind of a numbers game.
Yep.
So like if you can get to 100 episodes, you're automatically in like the top 20% of all podcasts.
Yeah.
And if you can get to 100 downloads per episode, you're in the top 25% of podcasts.
Yeah.
And we're well beyond that now, but it is just it's fun to see the numbers going up and it's fun to see the growth and it's so fun to like have a lot of people listening.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Podcasts are really fun just because it's like we're just scratching the surface of what podcasts are and what they can be. And like, I know YouTube is implementing like I don't know exactly what it's called, but like the YouTube shorts and stuff. I know there's gonna be a lot more podcast interaction.
They're favoring podcasts.
Yeah. It's really cool what they're doing.
Yeah. What about personally? What are you looking forward to in February?
Personally, I've got some really, really cool guests coming on in the next couple weeks in February for Tape Talk. Kinsey Matson is going to come.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
I know. Audrey Talman is going to come. She's a tattoo artist in Salt Lake City.
Cool.
Who else? One of my friends, Samantha Best. She's amazing. So just a really cool lineup for Tape Talk. And that's been going really good. But it's been the craziest learning experience ever starting my own podcast.
It's not as easy as it looks.
No, no,
that's what I learned.
It's not
first thing.
Well, it's just kind of like I know what I want to talk about. I know the themes but it's more of like, how can I make the podcast seem as, I don't know, like easy to listen to as possible and as friendly as possible and as chill while still talking about serious things. It's a weird balance, but you know, over time, I guess you just get used to it.
Yeah.
And your audience gets used to it.
Yeah. And you start to find people that like resonate with what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Amazing.
So that, and new hoodie designs in March.
For Tape Talk.
Tape.
Amazing.
They're so cute.
Are you using Shirt Stop?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess they're okay.
I know. I feel bad about the last one. Well, I don't know. When I first designed the hoodies I wanted to do, I asked every single person that I knew, like if they liked them. And then I showed them another design and everyone's been like, that design's way better. So I just canceled my invoice and
you started
doing
again.
it. Yep.
Amazing.
But that's what you have to do.
Yeah. You
turns.
You have to pivot. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm looking forward to the mini mastermind episodes coming out.
Yay.
I'm really excited about those.
They're so good.
I'm actually doing a mastermind with some girls in the next couple weeks. It's not my mastermind. It's a different one. My friend Brooke's running it. And then at the end of February, my mastermind goes on sale. So I'm super excited about that. I just am hoping, and I was talking to Chris, I want to get away for a weekend somewhere warm. Where should we go?
Go to Arizona.
Oh yeah, Arizona. But the Super Bowl is going to be there. So do you think it'll be expensive?
It might be. I mean, what if you just did like Scottsdale? Just got an Airbnb in Scottsdale. I was
kind of thinking that, or Palm Springs. It's a super easy flight.
Palm Springs is nice.
Plus it's warm right now.
Yeah, it is.
Plus the outlets outside of Palm Springs. So good. I don't
love.
You
can go to Vegas.
Oh, I hate Vegas. You know that.
Yes, I know.
I hate Vegas. I'll do anything to not.
The shopping's good though.
I know, but it's just I can't do it. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Also, I'm trying not to shop as much. I don't need anything, and I'm trying not to be a comfort shopper this year.
I should do that.
Yeah, but you need a lot of house stuff, so it's kind of a hard.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
my Amazon cart is just full of all household stuff because I don't even know what I want to do with my apartment yet.
It's hard.
It is,
especially when you move in, you don't understand the spatial, space of it. So you order stuff and see they're too big or too small.
Well, and I've just moved things around. So like every day I'll move my plant somewhere, like 2 inches to the left, 2 inches to the right. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Okay. Any goals for Feb?
Goals. Well, I want Tape Talk to hit 1,000 downloads.
Okay. Let's get that, you guys. For Abby.
Let's get that. Go listen. It'll be fun. Yeah. I want to hit that just because I think, obviously I knew like based on my following and based on just tape, like I started this year. So I'm not expecting anything big, but I do want to push myself to be more interactive. And I don't know, just, I know you can't control how many downloads you get.
Yeah.
But that is a goal for me if it happened to be really, really cool.
Yeah. That would be amazing.
Yeah. Save money.
Save money.
Yeah.
If you save $5,000 a day.
I know. Okay, so it's $5,000 a day.
Oh, could you imagine if you had that kind of money? That'd be insane.
Drop shipping.
Yeah, I know, but it's just a smash and grab. Like it's not sustainable. And plus, what if it doesn't work and then you're stuck with so much product?
Oh, actually, you were talking about ChatGPT yesterday, and I forgot to talk to you and Kim about it. But recently, me and my boyfriend discovered ChatGPT in November when it first came out. And we asked ChatGPT to write us a children's book that followed like astrological signs and whatnot. And it was like a book about mental health. And it typed up this whole thing. It was like a 10-page children's book. Sounded actually really good. And I like designed covers for it. Okay. And I was like, how fun would it be to sell them on Amazon or something?
Okay, do it and report back and tell us what
Wouldn't that be funny?
It will. Yeah, and it would also be cool. This is what I was talking about yesterday. Joke? I'm like, the thing is, really smart people are going to figure out how to optimize and make money off ChatGPT. I know. Don't call it a joke, otherwise you won't take it seriously.
That's true. I guess it's still kind of a joke, but like I designed the covers and I was like, that's cute.
So take it to the next step and see what else happens.
Who wants to print the books? Is the real question.
Just print them through chat books. Print like 10. Yes.
Is it cheap through chat?
Yes, it's like less than $10 a piece.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Do you want one?
No, I'm good. I don't have children. I don't have children that age. But just put them on like an Etsy shop and see what happens. Oh my gosh.
I've actually thought it'd be really fun to make a planner or some kind of journal thing that wasn't date specific because I hate planners that it's like only 2023. Yeah. I mean, I guess the days line up, but I'm like, there should be something out there that's doubles as your planner and your journal, but maybe it's more customizable. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. I like how you're thinking about this. This is what we were talking about yesterday though. Like, don't be, I think people immediately will like, dismiss ChatGPT. Like, oh, this is scary. Yeah. I don't need it. But like, just start thinking about how you could use it in your everyday life.
This is endless, and this technology is growing. Every single time someone goes in to type a prompt, it's learning what the human race wants. Yeah. Which is kind of scary. But I also think it's so like in 10 years, it's going to be like, literally, I need to do this thing. Oh yeah, just use AI.
10 months.
So easy. Yeah, true. Not even 10 years.
Not even 10 years.
Not even 10. That's
no, it's compounding. It's compounding quickly.
Really cool.
Okay, my goals.
Yes.
I'm sticking to my 75 soft.
Sticking.
Okay, wait. Today is the 31st.
Yes.
And so today is day 35 of 75.
Yep.
So I have 40 days left.
Oh my gosh. I really want to do that.
You should do it.
It seems fun.
Yeah, it's actually been so fun. And it's been, I'm doing what's called progressive overload training.
Okay.
And it really fits my personality.
I just really like how all of your 75 soft picks are like, you're like reading on the treadmill.
Oh yeah. Changed my life.
Yeah. And I was like, I could probably do that.
You will be shocked at how fast 30 minutes go by when you read.
When you're reading. I just like, how is it like with the walking, like up and down? Like, do you get a headache?
When I do it on my phone, it hurts my eyes. But if I get a paper book in there, I'm fine.
Just like a small one? Like
yeah, or just paperback. Seems to be best for me.
Okay.
Because all treadmills have that like little lip that comes up for you to put a book there.
Oh, so you just like...
Yes.
Who knew?
I just set it there.
Okay.
And it's been, right now I'm reading Charlie Bird's book.
I want to read that so bad.
Okay, I'll bring you a copy. Okay. I have extra copies.
Because Charlie, you didn't meet me, Charlie Bird, if you're listening, but your episode brought me to tears in like 3 different ways.
Oh my God.
It was so cool. Well, just because I have so many friends, I think, who have been through similar things.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was really cool to hear a different perspective on that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I definitely want to read that.
Okay, I'll bring it for you.
I'll read it on the treadmill.
There we go.
75 soft,
gonna
baby.
be in her soft girl era.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
And then kids and I are planning New York. Every day we just have like a note stock where we share what we want to do.
With your kids?
Yeah, and Chris, yeah.
Kim was talking about this yesterday, but like your relationship with your kids, that's so cool.
I love it. They're my favorite.
It's amazing.
I love them so much. Okay, well... I can't wait to do this again in February.
That's it. Okay. This is going to be so fun. I actually didn't know we were going to do this every month, but surprise, surprise. I'm excited. All right.
Thanks.
Thanks.